Hi there, I'm Professor Blackmore, and I want to welcome you back to ProfessorBlackmore.com, where our goal is to empower results through real productivity. And I'm coming back to you today very quickly just to talk to you about part two of my series entitled Don't Waste Your Corona Time. How to make a OneNote yellow legal pad. And in part one, I showed you how you can create your new OneNote legal pad. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to go from this to a more efficient and cloud-based solution so that we can find our notes quickly and so that we can have the capacity to include all types of media sources in our notes, which is something that we just cannot do with a paper yellow pad. Now today, I want to show you how to take your old yellow pads, your paper yellow pads, and add them to your electronically stored OneNote yellow legal pad so that you can have all of your yellow pads now in one place. But first, I want to remind you that if you would like to purchase one of my pre-made OneNote yellow pads, please visit me then on my website at ProfessorBlackmore.com. But if you want to make your own yellow pad, I invite you to review part one of this series where I show you how to make your own OneNote yellow legal pad template. Now today, I just want to get right into showing you how to take your old yellow pads and incorporate them into your OneNote yellow legal pad area. And so if you remember, I showed you how to create new sections. Now this is a pre-made yellow pad notebook template that I keep for myself, but I just want to show you how the sections are set up. And so each one of these sections include at least 20 pages. And so whenever I am ready to take a note in my yellow pad, I can rename that page to whatever it is I am taking the note on. And so I also just want to show you how each template also has this dual style pad that some people like, where they can take notes on one side and then they can also put corresponding notes on the other side. And so here you can just add your title, whatever you want that to be, and then you can have this handy dual style of a yellow pad that some people see that you buy these in the store. You can make your own here in OneNote. And so I would just make a new section here, and again I would just call it old yellow pads. And then I'm gonna go ahead and change the color because this is my yellow pad, so I want it to be yellow. And so then I could, depending on what this yellow pad was about, but I'm just gonna call this demo test. And then I just want to show you, I'm not gonna use the front of these pages, I'm gonna use the back. So then you just want to tear out the pages and scan them in. So I'm going to use two of these as an example. And I'm going to write I'm going to use the back pages of these. Okay, and so what you want to do is you want to give each one of those pads a name, and then you want to separate the pages out if that's what you want to do, or you can put all of the pages just on one running page. I'm going to show you how to do separate pages. And so what you would do is you would just add a new page here, and then you want to make it a sub page. Okay, and then I'm just going to name it page 1. Or if I have something on that page that I want to make searchable, I may call it test or test depot. And then I would make another page. Okay. So now here, I'm just going to go up to page 1, the first page that I scanned, and I'm just going to hit my insert tab, and then I'm going to go ahead and I can do printout or picture. And so then I'm just going to select picture because I scanned this in as a picture. And then here is page 1 from my old yellow pad. And so there is my page 1, and then page 2. Now you can scan those in as PDFs as well. It's up to you. So now I have my old notepad here. Okay, and so here I am then now on page 2. You can use this little page width button, and it will zoom your notepad or whatever you're looking at on this page out to a full page. Okay, and so now that I have named these pages Test Depot, so if I want to go back later on and search for this particular notebook, again, you can name it whatever you want. You know, you have those notepads, you know what's on those pages, so you want to give the page or subpage the name of something that is on that page so that you can go back and search those notepads in the future when you are looking for those notes. And so here, if I want to search all of my notepads for the word Test Depot, then this will show me every note I have that has those words in it. And then I can just click on that note and it'll take me straight to that note that I'm looking for. Okay, if I wanted to rename this page and call it Jefferson versus Smith, then I can go back to my search. I'm gonna go back out like I'm just in a random note. I'm just gonna go into my shopping list. Okay, now I'm gonna go out and search for that Jefferson. When I search for Jefferson, it shows me here my yellow pad, and I can go straight to that yellow pad. Okay, so it just pays to use this time to try to do some organizing. And so here I can get rid of all of those old yellow pads, and I can consolidate all of my yellow pads in one place in my yellow pad notebook that is just dedicated to being nothing but a place where I put my yellow pad notes, old and new. And so that concludes my installment of my series entitled Don't Waste Your Corona Time, How to Make a OneNote Yellow Legal Pad Notebook Template, Parts 1 and Part 2. And so if you've enjoyed these tips, I ask that you please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell so you'll be notified and so that you won't miss any of my tips. And if you would please also follow me on Instagram, and please share these videos with your family and friends. And if you'd like to purchase one of my pre-made OneNote yellow legal pad templates, please visit me on my website at ProfessorBlackmore.com. And in the meantime, I want to remind you, don't waste your Corona time.